What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review. And I know I'm very late on this, but we had to do this review because a lot happened on Monday that we need to discuss. First off, kicking off with Shane McMahon back again, which probably will be the final time since he's not really got to be here to, I guess, host this show or run it since he never won that match. As they were in LA tonight, he talked about the fans in the ring. People chanted for him. And as he talked about there needs to be new superstars and new fresh matchups this week, he talked about Natalya will go one-on-one with Charlotte for the women's title tonight. There will be a tag team tournament to determine the number one contenders against the New Day for the tag team championships. And, congratulate AJ Styles, who will be facing Roman Reigns, which was, booed out of the building tonight. And he said Sami Zayn's going to get another opportunity. AJ's going to face AJ Styles on Raw tonight. And if he wins, it'll be Zayn versus Styles versus Reigns in a triple threat match at Payback in Chicago coming up. Until Kevin Owens came out, kind of got a good reaction out there. And says Shane must have knocked a couple screws loose, and he says that he thinks that Zayn does not deserve that opportunity and everything. And he said Shane pretty much told him he screwed over Zayn on Monday, and he lost his opportunity in the Fatal 4-Way and stuff, so he's giving him another chance. And Owens says he was robbed by Zayn at KO Mania, and he's been robbed again on Raw. And he said it's not fair because I've yet to receive my Intercontinental title rematch. And Owen says, I want my rematch now. And Shane said, you don't know how things work around here. And I guess he forgot. And he said, this may be my last night running this show tonight, but here's how it's going to go. Say, you want an Intercontinental title shot? You have to earn it. And you're going to go one-on-one with Cesaro, once again, coming out like he's 007 with like the little gunshot thing, and then he fired in a breakaway suit. So, he came out for that. He came out in a suit then as he would go one-on-one with Owens, even though Owens, I don't know if he didn't get a rematch in to begin with, so he would have gotten it regardless, in my opinion, because he has a rematch clause anyways. And these guys put on a great match, really, Cesaro and Kevin Owens. So I enjoyed the match. Cesaro pretty much won with the neutralizer. It was really great. But like I said, once again, Owens gets a rematch anyways. Charlotte was talking to Ric Flair in the back, talking about why does she have to defend her title tonight. I shouldn't have to do this, and that she is the victim until Dr. Phil came up and people booed at him. So you need to do this on your own, calling Ric Flair as a cheater, and you need to stop. And he's holding her back, and Flair looked like he got pissed and was going to do something, and he's going to say woo, but Dr. Phil said woo to him, and pretty much Flair walked off. Then Kevin Owens complained to Shane McMahon again about WrestleMania and tonight, and whatever happens to Sami Zayn tonight is on his pretty little gray hair tonight. And Shane McMahon said, you're not even going to screw over Zayn tonight because you're getting escorted out of the building tonight. The New Day came out saying the tag team division is more hotter and it's on fire than the NBA Jam. And who's going to face them? We shall see. As the tag team tournament brackets were happening in the tournament, sponsored by Booyos, we would have in the brackets, we have the Usos versus the Social Outcasts, the Golden Truth versus the Vaudevillains, Enzo and Cass versus the Ascension, and the Lucha Dragons versus the Dudleys. As the Dragons came out, and my God, what an awkward match this was. Pretty much during commercial, Kalisto got thrown out of the ring and had doctors attend to him and never even made it in the match. And then the finish to the 3D, which I guess I don't know if you want to blame Sin Cara or not, but it was a bad finish because I guess 3D, Team 3D was gonna hit a 3D, but they missed it, and then they hit the 3D anyways on Sin Cara, but Devon made the wrong pin, wasn't the legal man to pin, and Bubba Ray had to pretty much get the pin in there. So it was an very odd finish, and Kalisto just got destroyed. He never made it in the match, and then got clothesline right after for some reason, as he checked on his shoulder. Enzo and Cass came out next. I don't think that reaction they got was great as they was last week when everybody did the soft thing, but it was still good. As they were like, "How you doing?" and they pretty much called the Dudley soft, and it was pretty much that. Roman Reigns came to the ring as he was booed and went on again, said, "I'm not a good guy, I'm not a bad guy, I'm the guy." And he talked about AJ Styles. He's faced all over the world, but he hasn't faced me, him, or Zayn. As the League of Nations came out talking about Roman Reigns saying we ought to deserve a title shot, and that they took out the weakest link, Baird, and pretty much, I guess, Reigns said, "Why don't y'all come to the ring so you can get all your asses whooped?" Pretty much, as they were gonna go fight the Wyatts, not the Wyatts, League of Nations. So the Wyatt family showed up, and they helped Reigns beat up the League of Nations. And Shane came out, said it'll be Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns versus 2 League of Nations members, which was probably going to be main event anyways for some reason. And I don't think what is the point of putting in the League of Nations? These guys just aren't even that a threat, and Roman Reigns didn't even look threatened by him. He just said, like, "Come on so I can beat the crap out of you." Charlotte then went against Natalya for the Women's Championship, which was a really great match. It was a great great one-on-one match for the title. Pretty much ended in a DQ with Ric Flair. I'm sorry, I'm messing up my words today, but pulling the referee's leg out and pretty much disqualification. Charlotte had looked like she lost the title when she tapped out, but I guess pretty much got happy again when she found out it was a DQ right after that. Usos versus Social Outcasts, which nobody really cared for the Usos that much. I don't know why these guys are not over, but let's get to the big part of it. When the Usos won the match, pretty much Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson came out. As you know, they didn't, the outside, they didn't know what was happening. Really, they didn't know who they were. They probably just know who Luke Gallows was. And everybody in the crowd chanted, "Bullet Club, Bullet Club, Bullet Club, Bullet Club." So, is the Bullet Club really here in WWE? Will it be even called the Bullet Club? Because I've seen it gone back to calling Luke Gallows, or Doc Gallows, or Luke Gallows. And as for Carl Anderson, they didn't really mention that much about the Bullet Club. I believe they did say they are just a tag team 3-time IWGP tag team champions, in Japan and everything. And now that we have all the Bullet Club here, will it be the Balor Club? Will it be the Bullet Club? Who will make the club? Will it be AJ? Will it be Finn Balor that will make it, since we have 4 Bullet Club members now in the WWE? And will it go anywhere? So, even when they put the gun signs up like this, everybody thought it was going to be the Bullet Club. So that was pretty much a big debut for those two. And I even know we can say Bullet Club right now, but we'll keep it to it like that. Maurice was pissed about the M&M's Bowl for the Miz as he was getting an cucumber treatment. JoJo talked to Miz about the title as Cesaro pretty much came into the room. So he's the leading man, he's going to take the title from him. And he's going to roll the red carpet up with a whole bunch of uppercuts. As pretty much Maurice was pissed after that. AJ Styles against Sami Zayn. Another good match. Zayn didn't get the win, but pretty much Styles hit the flying forearm and won the match from there. I'm sorry they didn't just main event the show that night. They should have had that better than this tag team coming up soon. Chris Jericho came out for his highlight reel telling everybody to shut up as he had the biggest guest on here. He's headlined multiple WrestleManias, multi-time world champion, and a future Hall of Famer. And that is himself, as Jericho started to ask himself questions. Dean Ambrose came out and had a plant pot and put it there, and Jericho told him not to touch the plant or anything. As pretty much he gave Jericho a piece of paper. He said, "This is a California speeding ticket." And he put another piece of paper saying that the highlight reel has now been canceled and will be taken over by the Ambrose Asylum, as Shane McMahon wrote it. and he put an Ambrose Asylum poster on Jericho's TV monitor. And pretty much, you know what this scarf cost, dude? $750. And Jericho says, I have reached legendary status. I don't play by your reels, so get your stupid ass out of my ring or I will bury you. And pretty much, you're not going to tell us about the scarf, Ryan. You know the dirty deeds, and that was it. So, I don't know what is going on with Dean Ambrose now, or where this is going with him and a Jericho feud, but we'll see what happens, because, come on, I just don't know what to believe in Ambrose at this point. This guy loses so many matches, it's hard to get behind him, and after what happened in WrestleMania, it's like, Jesus, do these guys even believe in him anymore? When you think about it, just think about that. Apollo Crews went against Adam Rose. Apollo Crews won. Got a nice reaction, so he was pretty good for him. Main event time: Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt versus Sheamus and Del Rio. Which the main event was okay. Pretty much Reigns hitting the spear as Wyatt got the pin simultaneously. As pretty much both men looked at each other, knowing if Bray Wyatt will screw over Roman Reigns, or if he's really going to be on his side. So who's really the face or the heel? Because the fans look at Roman Reigns as a heel. I guess we might as well get this out of the way. Bad news of Bray Wyatt, since he's hurt now. We don't know when we're going to see that guy, you know, back anytime soon with a calf injury. So I don't know what to check about him. And what's going to happen. And we thought Bray Wyatt was going to go somewhere. So now we only have Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman left. What is going to happen to these two? Can these two survive on their own? Luke Harper is hurt. Bray Wyatt is hurt. So what's next? I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. But we had a tag tournament going on. We had the debut of the Bullet Club. Maybe with Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. So we'll see what happens there. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.